If you look at a map of freeways in Ontario, you might notice something interesting. Between Highway 401 and 403, there's a pretty large gap. This matters because on each end of this gap is Kitchener and Brantford, and despite being less than 30 kilometers from each other, they are connected by a 2-lane road. This is where Highway 424 was supposed to be. It was a planned 30-ish kilometer long route paralleling Highway 24. However, simply searching Highway 424 into Google, it won't show you much. Just a couple of forum discussions and a random news article or two. So, why did a highway of this magnitude get scrubbed from the records? To understand why this highway almost existed, we have to look into the area. The Kitchener-Waterloo area has a population of 600,000, while the Brantford-Paris area has a population of 125,000. So overall, this corridor would have connected 725,000 people together. And given the fact that the cities aren't too far away from each other, approximately 30 kilometers to be exact, it's no wonder why this was proposed. And the current route for traffic involves a rural 2-lane road, and traveling through downtown Cambridge. So this route was over capacity and did not have a safe and fast route. So here's where Highway 424 comes into play. This highway would have connected up to the 401, potentially near Town Line Road, and serve as a bypass for Cambridge. From there, it heads south before serving as a bypass for the north end of Brantford and connecting up to the 401. Now, it's entirely possible that this route would have looked nothing like this, but let's just say this is the route for simplicity's sake. The government claimed that this was only going to be a 2-lane road, and just serve as a fast and direct route, similar to Highway 6 on the south end of Hamilton, perhaps. So, why doesn't a route like this exist? Because of a couple of things the government did that made locals suspicious. When it came out that the government was planning and studying for a new highway, locals and farmers were not happy. You see, this route would have cut through protected areas and impacted the Grand River watershed. To calm the storm, the MTO downplayed the project, saying it's just a rural 2-lane road. But later that year, when the government was trying to acquire land, they tried to buy a 120-meter wide parcel of land. They claimed it was to accommodate the new 2-lane road and a transitway. You want to know what else is 120 meters wide? The 401 in Kitchener. Mind you, it's 11 lanes in this area. When news came out, locals became furious. In Brantford, a group going by the acronym SMART appealed a court case involving the Ministry of Environment. They are proceeding with environmental assessment that conflicted with the Golden Horseshoe Development Plan. Their appeal was denied, however, and their point was made clear. A massive campaign known as Stop the 424 also came about at this time. They accused the province of a lack of transparency. Facing immense local backlash, lawsuits, and even political pressure, Highway 424 project was scrapped. Proposal files were archived and the 424 designation was scrubbed. Today, the Brantford to Cambridge corridor remains an unfinished part of Ontario's grid. While the province still owns some of the land on this corridor, the vision is dead and it's unlikely this corridor will ever be built. Thanks for watching. Alright, so before we end off the video, huge shout out to Alum Kids Official for the video idea. And also, this video was incredibly hard to research. It ended up in me scrolling through forums and news articles, and let me know if I got any information wrong, because I probably did. And just subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!